folks on Connor, rightly so, but just why Leon works so well with him? Because not everybody that plays there has as much success.
That's a good question. First of all, there's a camaraderie between the two of them. They've somewhat grown up in the organization together, and they look out for each other. I think they enjoy being around each other, so that gives them extra time to talk, communicate about what they're doing on the ice. But Connor's speed and Leon's passing and ability to slow the game down. You've got one that slows it down, one that speeds it up. I think it makes it tough for the opposition to judge what's coming at them. And they've been tremendous for the whole season since we put them together, and we're lucky to have them.
His versatility is great, allows you to play him on the wing. Do you see him long term as a big skilled center, or do you think he might be a winger now?
I think he'll play forward for the rest of his career. There's no chance we're going to put him on the blue line. I've answered this question numerous times. We're really only worried about what we're doing right now. The team building part for the future happens whenever we play our last game, and we're hoping that'll be really a long time from now. But right now it's about trying to keep lines going and get lines going. So we'll worry about Leon and his positioning later on.
On that note, Desharnais and Pouliot and Cassie's giving you some consistent energy. Do you need a little bit more out of Pouliot or Desharnais, or do you think Desharnais had a better weekend?
Well, I'm going to answer it, generalize it. We need a little bit more from everybody at this time of the year. Your A game isn't going to be good enough. You've got to find a way to get to an A+ game. And that goes from Connor all the way down through the lineup. You have to find a way to contribute a little bit more, and it may not show up in the score sheet, but it could score up in a checking situation, face-off, penalty kill, finish check. All that urgency goes up now, and that line has been together now for a while, and they've been able to perform quite well on some nights. Maybe not as much offense as we'd like, but that perhaps will be the surprise line in the playoffs. We'll see.
In these last remaining games, Todd, there's still points on the table, but do you have the luxury, or is there any room for you to kind of tinker a little bit with lines, or is that something that you can't afford?
Well, going into LA, we won't be doing anything like that, and I'm thinking going into San Jose, we won't be doing anything other than the need to. We'll see where we are against Vancouver, but I'd like to keep everything as normal as possible and keep getting better and giving this group an opportunity to do that. So we'll make some decisions when we play those Vancouver games, but I don't see anything happening before then.
Can you talk about the improved play of Lucic? This game the last several weeks have been quite good.
Yeah,
Is he doing better, or what do you see from him that you
I think he's, and don't take this the wrong way, he's completely emotionally attached to this group now. He's called it home now. He knows that he's an Oiler. He's stepped up to the plate, and he's completely attached to this team. And in turn, his play has reflected that. I think he's played at a much quicker pace. Maybe that's line mates. Maybe that's confidence. I don't know what it is, but he's played quicker. He's been around the net more. A little more polish in those areas. You think of the goal that he scored the other night, how big that was. Perhaps early in the year he missed the net, or he took a swat at it and missed the puck. So he's a little more confident as well.
and more engaged on the forecheck?
Yeah, that's.
And the hit because his pace of his games.
I think it all goes together, and I think that's what I'm talking about when I say emotionally attached. It's as much his team now as it is anybody else's. When you come in from the outside, you're trying to figure your way through and figure out how things work, where you fit, how aggressive you can be with your new teammates, how passive you need to be. I think it took him that long to figure it all out, and now he just fits right where he needs to be.
With the talking part of it too, does your game on the ice also have to mirror all the talking you do in the dressing room? You can be a talker like McLellan, but if you're not playing as well as you normally could be.
Well, I think it helps. I don't think it diminishes, his words in the locker room. There's nothing that diminishes it with his teammates. It might in his own mind. He might want to live up to his his direction or guidance in the locker room, but I don't think it was diminished at all with his teammates. And now he's right where he needs to be.